Legal stuff, happy holidays. But before we get into that, here's a quick little message from our friends over at Thanks for the Magic, animated by Micah Hirsh of FireBlast Studios.
Hey you! Yes, you! Are you a fan of Disney parks but are upset you can't go right now? Do you want your own chance to make some magic happen? Do you like art, comedy, and tomfoolish shenaniganery? Then have we got some good news for you! In an effort to help laid-off Disney cast members and similar park employees, at Thanks for Magic is hosting a 36-hour charity live stream. Set your calendars for noon Pacific Standard Time on Saturday, December 5th so we can all come together and say, thanks for the magic. If you want to help make this happen, follow at Thanks for Magic on Twitter for updates. Together we can make sure that those who helped us make magic get some magic in return.
And now, bring on the memes!
It's the thirstiest time of the year. Hey. I have just one query.
Why weren't you at health practice?
Third year in a row, people. Ah, yes, it's that magical time of year again where for some reason a magician's hat turns a pile of snow into life. If it rains snow in Florida. And of course, we all turn into this guy in the middle of gimbals.
Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh my god!
Anyway, just to recap, 2 years ago. And last year.
I invented chill.
Now this year, instead of counting down or up or something, I'm going to do something completely different and do something I haven't really done since October of last year. Right before everything went to shit. Cap, are you really going to say anything about that? About me swearing there?
No, I don't think I will.
Okay then. I kept my mouth shut from cursing for most of the year, but glad to see he was being serious. Oh, just say, I know you want to.
Language.
There's always one thing I kind of look forward to every Christmas morning besides the cinnamon roll breakfast we always do. And of course, opening presents, obviously. I'm talking about the somewhat annual tradition of the Disney Parks Christmas Day Parade. Strap yourselves in, folks. Welcome to the Disney Parks Christmas Day Parade for Dummies! The name is kind of obvious what it's about. It's a Christmas parade filmed at the Disney parks. It's usually filmed ahead of time because they want to get out on Christmas Day, and having people there on Christmas, well, it's kind of a little hard to do a parade when the parks are always packed for the holidays. Well, it probably won't be this year because, you know. And much like many televised parades, mainly the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, for example, there is usually parade floats, some new, some classics, and of course the occasional balloon, although Disney doesn't really rely on those that much. And of course there's also celebrity singers singing classic Christmas songs or promoting their most recent stuff. Or like last year when for some reason they got Sting to perform and he didn't sing any Christmas music but sang his classics. Not that I'm complaining.
And because I forgot to mention this on the actual good camera here, I do gotta admit these parades are also used to sell us Disney vacations. But most of us who are watching this are not the first timers who are about to go. We're usually the veterans. We kind of know these places like the back of our hands. Okay, now back to the actually good-looking footage.
The televised event has been going on since 1983. Originally, it was called the Walt Disney World Christmas Day Parade because they figured it was easier to make it more based towards the tourist destination as compared to the local hotspot that is still closed, which led to Disney firing 28,000 cast members and counting. I never said I was never critical of Disney. Don't believe me? This exists, this exists, this exists, and this exists. In 2009, it was renamed to Disney Parks Christmas Day Parade because it felt kind of weird calling it the Disney World Parade when they always cut over to Disneyland showing their parade and some performances all over on the West Coast. It took them 25 years to realize that. I'm not making that up. Some of the first editions don't really have many musical performances from celebrity guests, but they did have commentary from special guest hosts. So it's mainly Joan London, Alan Thicke, and Regis Philbin. Those three are some of the more long-time running hosts. But besides them, there's also, and don't blame me for looking at my phone because guess what? This is a surprisingly long list I couldn't really remember off the top of my head. There is also Kelly Ripa, Nick Cannon, Robin Roberts, Tim Tebow, Kermit and Miss Piggy, Wayne Brady, Maria Menounos, Mario Lopez, Derek Huff, Julianne Huff, Jesse Palmer. As you can tell, I'm basically naming everybody except this guy because I'm afraid if I say his name, he will wind up taking my show in some kind of weird Beetlejuice situation. And besides, does anybody want him to take over this show? By my opinion, in 2013, they got, probably in my opinion, the perfect host for the show. Besides Lara Spencer from Good Morning America and Nick Cannon as co-hosts, they got somebody who is beloved by all, a household name, insanely iconic, and is also legend, wait for it, Derry!
Oh, Darth, you need to turn that dark side into a Disney side.
That's right, 2013 had Neil Patrick Harris. To this day, I'm actually still questioning how the heck they managed to get a big name like him to actually host something like this. But as I later found out, he is actually a massive Disney fan. Plus, because it's Neil Patrick Harris, he made an exclusive song for the parade that year. Take a listen.
Are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready to have some fun in the shiny December sun? 'Cause that's what we're gonna do. Yes, it's true.
Hey, they got NPH himself. Why not go all the way and have him make a new song for the parade? Plus, also in my opinion, 2013 was probably when it peaked. Because the next year, long story short, as you can tell by this guy, some people just couldn't let it go. Look, back in 2014, about a year after Frozen came out, Disney went a little too crazy with slapping Frozen on everything, even to the point where they slapped it on the Disney Parks Christmas Day parade that year. In fact, they called it the Disney Parks Christmas Frozen Celebration, or something, I don't really remember 100%. I was not happy that year. I mean, Frozen is a good movie, but this was at a time when Disney was kind of shoehorning Frozen into everything. In fact, they're still doing it to this day. I mean, yeah, like I said, I love Frozen, but it's one of those franchises that kind of got a little too carried away with its own merchandising. Don't believe me, I still cringe every time I go to Walmart and see Frozen merchandise. But thankfully this was a one-time thing because the next year they renamed it to the Disney Parks Unforgettable Christmas Celebration, which ironically I forgot about. And in 2016, alongside some new Thanksgiving night specials that aired that year, they've also renamed it back to Disney's Magical Christmas Celebration, and then in 2018 renamed it back to Disney's Magical Christmas Day Parade. Because, let's be honest, calling it a celebration when you're showing a parade, that's just kind of odd. I mean, technically a parade is a celebration when you think about it, but still. And also, like I said a second ago, back in 2016, they announced some new Thanksgiving night specials that do show some performances at the Disney parks with performances at Magic Kingdom and all the other places. This is around Disney property, as well as Disneyland and parts of California Adventure. And why did they do it on Thanksgiving? Well, I think it's mainly because, let's be honest, whenever Halloween's over, we immediately jump into Christmas mode because Thanksgiving is kind of a iffy holiday now. Plus, Thanksgiving's not celebrated throughout the world. It's more of an American thing. Now comes the question. What do they got planned for 2020?
Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Stupid! You're so stupid!
Okay, they don't really have nothing. They're just going to show clip shows this year, but that's mainly because of 2020 being so 2020. Thanks for nothing, Karens of the world. And before everybody goes mad saying that the tradition is over with, it's been going on since 1983 with no interruptions and break their switches, listen to me when I say this. They actually did take a year off before. Back in 2000, they technically skipped the parade for some reason, I really don't know why. They aired something called Tracking Santa instead. I don't know why they didn't have one planned for 2000, but my guess they didn't really think anything through. But then again, how would I know? I was 3 when this happened. So skipping out on the parade isn't anything new. But let's hope this doesn't happen again next year, so in other terms, wear a damn mask! It's literally not that hard, and before anybody gives me some fake science their crazy uncle on Facebook said to them, you know, I got a perfect counter clip to show you.
You know, it's amazing. You are 100% wrong. I mean, nothing you've said has been right.
I ain't afraid to use that again, people. But tell me what you guys think. Do you ever watch the Disney Parks Christmas Day Parade, and which one is your favorite? Tell me in the comments below or on Twitter and Instagram at XanderTheBoss. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget the bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And of course, well, you already know. You follow me on Twitter and Instagram at XanderTheBoss. I'll be back in January with, what's the next video? No, I was serious last year. I'm not doing another year in review episode, okay? Give me something else. I can make that work. Well, until next time, guys. Happy holidays. I'll see you real soon. Take it away, Neil.
Are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready to have some fun in the shiny December sun? 'Cause that's what we're gonna do. Yes, it's true. Are you ready for Christmas? Hurry, hurry, now don't be late. 'Cause we're ready to celebrate. And all we need is you. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas! My true friends and family, and the memories we recall. The share that fills the air, that makes this the best Christmas of all. It's good friends and warm wishes that makes this the best Christmas of all.
Gee, thanks for letting us share our Christmas spirit with you. Merry Christmas, everybody!